Adventurers wander through the darkness and tunnels of the deep dark below, until eventually reaching the dark lake, where they made their way to the settlement of Slubadoop, but not before losing their guide that would help them make connections, Shusha, to the traitorous or murderous Bupido. Upon arriving at the Kuo-Toa settlement, they found that there is a religious schism, and they were caught in the middle. The worship of a new god, Limogugu, that was none other than the Demogorgon, as it rose from the dark lake, bringing death and destruction upon the village, and bringing madness upon all who gaze upon it. Now they must escape.
So when we left off, it was Venik. Let's see, you were just outright on... Were you stunned?
I think he was outright stunned.
Yeah, I'm stunned for 8 more turns. No, after this turn it'd be 7 more turns.
He's stunned.
Alright, oh, and...
I do have a question that's been bugging me.
Oh.
Are we sure Shusha was actually a Kuo-Toa? Because he has forward-facing eyes. Well, the Kuo-Toa have sideways-facing eyes. It's clearly a different species.
He was enlightened, man.
His eyes are completely different too.
Artist rendition. But I will add all the NPCs to the initiative, because that was what I forgot to do last time.
Thought you just said we weren't using initiative.
No, we are still using initiative. We're not going to use tokens.
Oh, gotcha.
Because otherwise, it's just going to be dragging tokens at half speed across a map that's really big. It's so hard to see anything on this map. It's all so tiny.
And basically one color.
Well, not only that, but I've got the nameplates on for every token, because that's the default, which means all the names are overlapping all the tokens. So I can barely see what each token is. Between that and seeing the health bar of every single token on the map.
That would drive me crazy.
Oh, they're on here. Or did I forget to even put them on here somehow? Apparently, I never put Topsy or Turvy on the map. At least I don't see them.
I was pretty sure I saw them.
Oh, I see them now. There they are. Initiative. Turvy. Initiative. Alright, all the NPCs now also have initiative.
They even got the same nat 20!
I mean, I know they're twins, but still!
That's pretty fun.
Like, okay, I guess. Nonetheless, Topsy is the only one that had any sense, with Turvy being a little out of it. So Topsy is going to continue trying to drag her brother away. Slowly. Venik, we already did. Jimjar, he maintained some semblance of understanding. So, knowing who he was near, he's going to go over and shake Elena awake. And she regains consciousness.
Hooray!
Caspian, you are still not in your right mind.
Nope.
Nom 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 nom.
I'll be full.
You'll be regurgitating half of that.
I mean, it's mostly just chum from the chum buckets.
He'll be regurgitating that.
I'm sure.
But, Eldeth maintained her semblance of intelligence, and intelligence enough to know that she definitely does not want to be here where all this is happening. And so she is near, she is closest to Venik, and she will grab Venik and start dragging him away.
Yay!
In fact, well, no, she's just grabbing your hand and trying to lead you. No, you are stunned, so you can't even move.
Nope, I can't.
Dwarven strength! She picks you up and throws you over her shoulder and starts running away.
He is just a boy.
Meanwhile, the Demogorgon continues to slaughter its newfound worshippers. Little John!
I am paralyzed.
You are paralyzed? Yeah, because it was dead that was eating. So, you can't move. There aren't very many people strong enough to move you either.
My buddy.
Eloise is in a babbling state of less than sanity. Sereth was pretty insane, and nobody's trying to save him. Stool, I actually didn't make a save for Stool.
But he's fine because he doesn't really have a brain.
I mean, I don't think he actually... It's not that his young mind can't really comprehend the danger he's in. Meanwhile, Lucas, you are still
Running?
not in your right... Oh yeah, you made
My
the
last
save,
order
didn't you?
was to run. No. I was ordered by...
Andre to keep eating dirt.
And to eat... Yes, I was given 2 orders. One to eat dirt, and Aaron giving me the order to run.
And
So
you
I
chose
will...
dirt.
And
Had he...
No, I didn't choose dirt,
He had to make a save,
which
Yep, and-
resulted in me running.
and it was Zed that had to keep eating.
Yes.
Yep.
So, you may start running away, continuing to run away.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Meanwhile, Prince Darendel is, pretty out of it. Zed, you're eating.
Yep.
Elena is conscious again, and surrounded by screaming Kuo-Toa.
She would think Jim Jar get up and immediately look for me, dash over and tell me we gotta get out of here.
Well, she'd be able to reach you relatively with one... no, she had to stand up, so
Yep,
that'd be
she had to
half her
stand up.
movement.
Yep.
So she'd have... Her dash would get her to you, I'd say.
She would realize that I'm clearly insane right now.
I mean, you're just eating mouthfuls of chum.
She could draw the context of everyone else also being insane.
I mean, it's obvious that you've just got a bad example in front of you, Zed doing it. He's setting a bad example for the young
So
cat.
she stabs Zed. No. No, so she'd try to haul me away.
Alright, that'll be her turn. Is she just dragging you away? Because you can walk around and stuff, you want to eat. Or is she picking you up and running?
She's gonna pick me up and run.
Then she will need to make a strength check.
Yeah. Okay.
No problems at all.
She's
Meanwhile,
quite
Aaron?
large. She's quite a bit bigger than I am.
I mean, I'm still gonna try and persuade the dirt eaters to not eat dirt, but I would probably look around and see who else is struggling and maybe...
Well,
try to
Zed's
convince
got the
them.
same condition as I do. He will follow whatever order is given to him.
And I'm no longer there. Well, technically I'm still close by, but I'm not. I'm probably agitated that I'm not eating anymore.
Yeah.
Probably whining about how you need more.
So if you wanted to tell him to run now, he'd have no...
Oh yeah,
Stop
no,
it.
I'd still be like, there is something wrong with you, you need to run.
But you still see Prince Darendel, Sereth. Nobody's gotten Little John. Technically, Stool.
Yeah, because Stool's on top on Little John.
Yeah.
I mean,
So,
whoever's closest, I guess.
Prince Darendel is closest to you.
No, we're gonna skip him.
You're skipping Prince Darendel. All right, then after Prince Darendel would be Sereth.
That's fine with me.
All right, you grab Sereth.
Remember the meme of them pushing out all the protagonists for the one side character? I want this one.
He is not paralyzed or unconscious or anything. He is just in a state of delirium, not sure what to do. So you can drag. If you lead him, he'll just follow you. But
Okay,
you will need to lead him like by the hand.
that's fine.
Meanwhile, Lindsay is going to grab Eloise and start dragging her away. Topsy and Turvy continue to head away. Venick, you are now being taken away by Eldeth.
Yay!
The only one who is currently not being saved,
It's John!
Little John, Prince Darendel, and the one Duergar that was in the cage before you were all there.
Yes, the unknown.
Which, let me double check. What madness did he have? I think I rolled a madness for the Duergar. He fell down and began laughing. or like fell to his knees and just started laughing maniacally. So, Venek, with Eldeth running, she leads you to safety. Jimjar, seeing that Elena has gotten to Caspian, he goes over and shakes Prince Darendel, who kind of blinks and looks off vacantly, and he has to obey orders, so he says to follow the other elves. So Prince Darendel begins following after Sedith and Aaron. Caspian, you are being carried away by Elena. Do you do anything while she's carrying you away?
Continue snacking on the choice morsels I snuck into my sleeves.
Oh.
Eldeth is running with Venek. The Demogorgon slaughters more fish folk. Meanwhile, Little John is just laying there, or just standing there. Or does he do the Skyrim paralyzation where he just goes stiff and falls over?
He planks.
Eloise is being carried away by Lindsay. Sadith is being led by Aaron. Duel is stuck with Little John. Lucas, you continue running, and you basically catch up with Topsy and Turvy, heading towards an exit.
Does anyone know Lesser Restoration? Then still incapable of controlling themselves?
I think that would be our only cleric who is not capable of controlling himself.
Shit.
But Prince Darendel is following after the elves. Zed, you were ordered to run, so you're able to run now.
Alright.
You start escaping. Elena's escaping. Aaron, what are you? You're the one leading Sereth, and by extension, Prince Darendel.
Darn it.
Run back towards the Demogorgon.
I mean, are there still boats, like, connected to the docks?
There are boats on the dock.
Then I will probably tell them to get into a boat and go into the middle of the lake where it's, like, away from here, and then just wait for the rest of us to get into boats as well so we can meet up together.
Right. So you've got Sereth and Prince Darendel waiting in boat.
Yeah.
Seeing the understanding of that, Lindsay carries Eloise over and shoves her into a boat. Topsy and Turvy were running towards the exits, but they realize that this village has no gates and aren't really sure where to go, and does not notice anyone getting into boats. Venek is being carried. Jimjar, after getting Prince Darendel to follow, goes over and tries to slap the Duergar that's with you. It does nothing to him. Caspian, you are still snacking and munching. Eldeth is carrying people away. Demogorgon's attacking. Little John, you're paralyzed. At this point, who is going back to save whom?
I'm going back to save whoever I can to bring them back to the boats.
I'm still stunned, aren't I?
You are still stunned. I mean, yes, being carried.
I'm still running.
Eldeth sees the boats being loaded. She's not a fan of it. She doesn't want to get on the water, but she understands it's probably the safest bet, so she starts carrying Venek over and throws him into a boat. And she goes back. She goes back to help you, Aaron. So who would you go for next? They're basically looking to you for instruction, Aaron.
As someone who's horrible at theater of the mind, I need some assistance.
Little John and Stool are still laying around. Jimjar is trying to get the Duergar, that's laughing maniacally, back into his right mind, but he's not.
Okay, let's go there, and I'll just say, just toss him into a boat, wait for it to pass.
Eldeth refuses, but Lindsay nods, grabs him, and starts dragging him away.
The fuck, Eldith?
She
We
is
can't
dwarf.
afford to be racist right now.
He's Dawizar!
We can't afford to be racist right now.
I will not help Dawizar.
What if he's a nice Dawizar?
I don't care. He's Dawizar.
Oh my goodness. So, okay. And who's next? I don't
Little
know if I
John.
can... That's just it. I don't know if I can help Little John. What is... He's, like, paralyzed, right?
He is paralyzed.
Oh, dear gosh. Can I ask Eldeth if there's any chance the two of us could try? I don't know. There's no chances there.
You can each make a strength check.
That's
And see.
not gonna go well.
You never know.
Between the two of you, you're able to drag him.
Oh, okay, well, it's a slow drag.
It is a
Gosh.
slow drag.
You need a bath now. Then again, I think you needed one beforehand.
Meanwhile, Stool is just plodding along beside.
Good job, Stool.
With that, the only ones who are not headed back to the boats are Topsy, Turvy, and Lucas.
I'm not. I was told to run.
Oh yeah, and Zed. So the people you told to run are running away from the boats.
That's okay. We'll catch up with them once their madness wears off.
In 8 minutes.
Well, you
They
guys
have
will
to
be
run
for a while. Yeah.
for 8
I got
minutes.
mad now.
Oh
I
yeah,
got-
he gets to run for 9.
Oh my goodness.
Nine.
There's no save.
I mean, how far?
Nope.
How far away are they at this point?
I mean, assuming that they're running an average of 60 feet per turn,
Uh-huh.
so 80 turns.
I'm assuming just running straight through buildings.
I would say they're gonna get pretty far away.
No, I was asking how far away are they right now?
Oh god,
Right
it's gonna
now,
be in the
they're-
dark too.
Yeah. As of right now, they're only a few hundred feet away.
Okay, I'm gonna scream at them to stop and go into a boat.
Well, Zed, Lucas, make perception at disadvantage to see if you can hear Aaron over the sounds of the Demogorgon destroying their village.
Alright.
You somehow both manage to hear her. You hear an order to run to a boat.
Alright.
Got it. Topsy is not out of it. She can just listen normally. And she hears as well and starts leading her brother over to the boats. Now, it should be noted that these aren't actual boats because Kuo-Toa don't need boats. These are more so for the sake of the handful of non-aquatic creatures that visit their village.
So if they're not boats, what are they?
Sloops.
Basically, rafts. With that, you all start getting away from the destruction of Sloobadoop and simply back into the dark. Over the course of the next 10 minutes, all of you start to regain your senses.
Did anyone manage to save Little John?
Yes,
Oh.
everyone is on the boats.
And he needs a bath worse than he did before.
We all got away on boats.
Mhm.
Yes, well, little, barely tied together rafts made of driftwood,
What kind of water is this?
dark. It's fresh water.
The evil kind.
Damn.
The kind that's only 97% spring water.
What's the other three?
Death.
You don't want to know.
Dark. It's the grape flavor Kool-Aid.
No.
Gross.
Oh, I'm not sure. It's green things in it.
Oh look, glow in the dark.
It's radioactive.
That really gives it the aftertaste it needed.
Yes. Where do you go now from here?
I mean, can we see any lights on the shores or anything?
You may make a perception check.
Oh wait, are we all out of our right minds now?
Yes, it's
Yeah.
been 10 minutes.
Okay. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Perception, not persuasion. Let me learn how to read, guys. Oh, either way,
You
doesn't
were
matter.
pretty close.
What are you distracted by?
The darkness.
True.
I couldn't move for a while. That's not like me.
Well, you do see light on the shore in the distance.
In the opposite direction from Sloobadoop, right?
Not the opposite direction, but further, like much further down the shore.
Just
You would
not the
guess it-
direction of Sloobadoop.
Yeah.
Then I guess that's probably where we're gonna head. Unless anybody else has an idea.
Are you going directly towards the lights? Or are you gonna like pull up somewhere further along and then walk to the lights?
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Oh, sorry. Right. By the way,
No. Then
what
I have to
in the
hold on.
hells have you been
Hold on.
eating?
I throw up too.
I will start casting.
You've been eating it too, dumbass!
Yeah, I will puke on you.
No, see, I didn't eat as much as you.
Oh, so, I mean, just a little chum a day.
Just a little chub a day.
I push him in.
I can't swim.
That's fine. You don't need to swim, because whatever's in dark like will probably eat you long before you drown.
Another demon
He's not
pops out of the
wrong
water.
there.
Oh no, the Watcher in the dark.
Dang! Shit, it's 4
Thanks
eyes.
for dragging me out of there.
Yeah, I'm glad we were able to manage.
Eldeth nods. Better you than the Dawizar. We should throw him in.
No.
What did he do? Did he kill
He's-
somebody too?
He's Dawizar.
I don't know what that means.
Assuming she means the Dwegar.
Aye.
Well, for now, how about we worry about getting to shore?
Well, you make use of their awkward, not quite paddles that were with the rafts, and you paddle a little ways upshore, disembark, and begin walking towards the lights you see, where you see a number of glowing fungi that you've seen throughout the Underdark, but also what appears to be some kind of man-made structure, so to speak, something that has been built. You approach even closer, and you come to the realization that there are Kuo-Toa there.
Dear God, not again.
Really had enough of these little savages.
Or at least some of you can see the Kuo-Toa there, I should say.
Aren't these mushrooms glowing?
They are glowing.
Oh.
You can see that they're glowing.
Well, see, I don't see anything.
I see what I can see, and that's it.
I
Oh.
mushroom. Except you, I don't.
I
see
thought
no
I thought the light from the mushrooms went further. I guess none of you can make out the sounds of Kuo-Toa ahead of you. You recognize their strange fishy voices at this point.
Ooga chaka, ooga chaka, ooga chaka.
You gotta gargle a little bit. That's not gargling, that's deep throating.
Yeah, you know what? You still
Well,
sounds like.
and after a certain point, it's kind of a bit of both.
You could choose to approach, or you could just walk away.
We have a
Well.
big group.
Do we want to try interacting with these Kuo-Toa, or...
Do we need anything?
Well, we were at Lubadoop to get some supplies, John. Of which are, probably crushed.
Yeah. We need to try to at least figure out where these waters go.
I mean, let's just not get into a holy war this time.
That's a fair point. Do we even have a way to steer these rafts?
Well, I have assumed you've all already disembarked around the shore,
Oh, okay.
because I do not have rafts to put on the map.
I can't. I only spit darkness, so I wasn't sure if there was a river where we're standing right now.
Yeah, you are literally like 5 feet from water. If you wandered around far enough, or if anyone of you wants to cast a light, but that would also give away your position real quick.
Alright, so
I mean, I could give some people dark vision for the next hour. If we want to use that
Cast
now.
light too, can't they?
You can cast light, but you can only cast it once on one person.
Well, we're staying
What, you
together,
can
aren't we?
use dark vision for what? What? 3 people? Tyler?
4. I can give everybody in the party my 300 dark vision.
I think it's only like 3 people we need.
Everyone in the party.
Well, in the party, not the extended NPCs.
They're part of the party.
Not my
Well,
party.
They all have dark vision anyways.
while they're arguing, I'm going to sneak closer and see if I can hear anything.
All right.
Stealth.
Do you need
We triggered the
initiative
trap.
also?
So let's also get some initiative up.
40 characters later.
Several of them are going to basically do nothing. Because at least half of the party is not the adventurer type.
Okay, Turvy. Just showing us out.
They sure are.
But Turvy does not want to do anything. Eldeth is waiting to see what everyone else does. Zed,
This would be my action. Or I ran.
you dashed up to there?
Yeah.
Well, you can definitely see that there's some Kuo-Toa at some weird kind of water shrine.
Oh, fuck this.
Meanwhile, Stool is gonna wait and see what Hornman does. Caspian, you're sneaking closer?
I can move half speed.
Yep.
Close as I got.
You can... Both you and Zed can now make out what the Kuo-Toa is saying. They are repeat...
Are they speaking
What?
common? Underdark.
Oh, I guess no, not Zed. Zed is... Actually, and you, Caspian, do you understand Undercommon?
Yep.
Okay, so Caspian, you can understand it, and like technically Zed could, because they're not saying a specific word. They are chanting over and over. Cool, 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 cool.
History.
Prince Darendelle wants nothing to do with this. Eloise does not want to adventure. Lindsay's curious, and she will walk over in.
Does my history give me does that name mean anything?
Nope. They're literally just repeating cool.
Okay.
Venick.
Well, I should. Is right here supposed to be dark?
Relatively.
Last
The
time
map
you said-
itself is pretty dark.
Last
Okay.
time you said we level up after we escape Sloop Duke, but is that on long rest or is that
At a
Just-
long rest.
okay?
I apparently did not select my token because my initiative is not in.
Oh no.
It should be 12.
Alright, just roll yourself a new initiative and I'll set it to
Okay.
12.
Okay, now it's telling me I'm not selected. Why won't it let me select?
You have the mouse selected, the actual
Ah.
select tool.
Don't pay anymore.
Too bad that wasn't your actual initiative.
I wouldn't have gone that anyways. I can't see.
But Venick, what are you doing besides moving?
I'm just gonna move there.
Alright. Little John? I mean, there is light ahead. There's glowing mushrooms.
Yeah, but I wasn't gonna go by myself. I'll head up to here.
And Stool will follow. Meanwhile, Topsy's gonna stay back. Lucas.
I'll follow behind over here. That's me.
Aaron.
I guess that'll be my. What are they? Oh my gosh, they're just as bad, guys.
No, they sound pretty cool.
I should have pushed him in the dark like that.
Elena.
You want to give her dark vision?
Oh, didn't realize she didn't have it. She doesn't have vision, period.
He's blind.
Okay. That's it.
Dadeth will move up, but your new Dwergar does not feel like it.
Where did we pick him up again?
Sloobadoop. Sam Cage.
He's the guy I kicked. Knocked him out.
He was gonna be a sacrifice.
Oh yeah.
And I totally forgot that the orc did that.
You haven't found out anything about him yet. I don't think you've even learned his name.
We haven't had like a whole lot of time to sit around and be like, so, how are ya?
Yeah, that's true.
I would have known him the longest.
My foot did. No. On the longest.
Eldeth will move up with everyone now that she sees that everybody else is moving. Zed, by all the noise that half of you are making, it'd be pretty obvious that there's people approaching.
Yeah.
The Kuo-Toa do not seem to care. They continue to stand in their weird little shrine.
Holy
I'm
crap.
right here, next to the shrine.
You dash up,
See what's going on.
find the body of what appears to be a human, obviously a surface dweller, that has been cut open and had their blood spilled on the center dais as it runs down into the water.
Oh yeah, there it is.
And the one that continues to hold the strange Kuo-Toa weapons looks at you. Why are you interrupting? Oh wait, you can't understand them. So just
All I'm imagining is
look
Men
at
in Black.
I just look at him.
Men in Black.
Yeah, the cockroach.
Yeah, Men in
when he's acclimating himself to the body to talk.
That is exactly what it sounded like.
Sugar water. More.
Just stared at him. Slide.
But yep, stool's falling around Little John. Caspian,
Continuing my stealth approach.
as you continue to hear more gurgling noises, now you were able to make out the Kuo-Toa asking, "Why do you interrupt us?"
I'm a hold and attack with my hand crossbow.
Alright. Prince Darendel is annoyed. He didn't want to get involved, but he's not going to stand back while the others go up. Eloise doesn't want to be back here with these weirdos. Anyone who can see clearly, who actually has dark vision, can barely make out. Actually, no, she does not have dark vision. So, in actuality, she's gonna stay here and wait. Venek,
Guess I'm just gonna be moving up.
That's true. I wouldn't even be able to see him myself. So I guess I'm not holding that attack action. I wouldn't be able to see him.
I mean, you know there's something there. You could literally be holding an attack in the sense of once you see something, you're going to shoot it.
That's right.
I'm just gonna stay here by this pool until everybody else gets up there. Kind of being wary of the Kuo-Toa.
Alright. In which case, Little John,
I can't see anything, so I don't even know where people are.
Everyone does have those light crystals. You were really tempted to do so.
which give off 10 feet of light.
I'm just gonna go up here and stay there.
Alright. And Stool follows after you, plopping along. Meanwhile, Topsy is staying back beside Turvy. Lucas.
I'll move right there, and that'll be me.
Like
Can't really see
playing
much.
Township Tale. Forgetting your lantern. Aaron.
I'm just gonna stay where I'm at until the rest of the idiots figure out what's going on.
Elena.
Right about there.
Right. Dadit is going to wait. The Duergar going to look back and forth, decide whether he should wait this group or move up. He's gonna wait. Turvy will also wait. Eldeth will move up a little bit. There. Actually, now that I think about it. Huh. Probably because she's an NPC. She has normal movement, despite being a dwarf. Zed.
Really want somebody. What they're saying? Should I kill? Should I leave?
I mean, right now I can understand what they're saying, since I'm this close.
Yeah, you do. I mean, they're asking the orc why he bothered to interrupt their ritual.
They're asking why you interrupted their ritual.
Tell him don't worry about it. That's between me and myself.
I repeat that he did not mean to interrupt their ritual.
They tell him to get out of the circle then.
You should leave the circle. Why? Soon. Now.
I like the circle.
I like this circle. Can I take it with me?
Now let's ignore. There, I'm all circle. I'm standing in the pool of blood.
Is that your turn?
Yep.
Stool waits to follow Little John. Caspian.
Getting a little closer.
At your turn.
Yeah. Oh, holding an attack action with my short sword instead.
And Starendel moves up to stand beside Aaron. Eloise fumbles around in the dark until she gets up next to Lindsay. Lindsay is going to move over beside Little John, because that's who she saw move. Venek.
Well, since they don't seem like a threat, I guess I could get some light going in here so everybody else can see. I turn to Lucas. Think that would be a good idea?
Can't really say what these guys are gonna do.
I mean, there's only... Is it 2 of them or 3 of them?
You only see what you see.
Yeah. There's 3 of them on this altar.
How about how many can we actually, hear?
You only hear the 3.
Yeah.
I say it's up to you, Vanek.
Let's see. Let's see what's the range is. No, creatures within 10 feet of me. I'll just wait.
You're not casting light then?
No, I will move over here though.
Right. Little John.
I will just wait here. See what happens.
Lucas.
I'm gonna wait here, hold an attack action with my hand crossbow. Not quite sure what to do with the Kuo-Toa.
Aaron.
I am also just going to continue to wait.
Elena.
Especially since I can't see.
Well, she'll hold it. She'll actually take the dodge action.
Alright, anything else?
Nope.
Dadith will wait. The Dwayne gonna wait. Kirby waits. Eldeth moves up. Zed.
Tiny encounter, and we're just taking so long.
What are we doing?
I
We're
don't know.
unsure what to do with the Kuo-Toa.
Look what happened last time.
I don't know
Zed
what
is
cool
gonna, Zed
means.
is gonna rage.
Zed's
He's tired of
raging.
waiting.
Someone
Tired
ask
of-
them where we are, where this river takes us.
You do speak.
I'm hiding.
Wait, fine, wait one more turn then. The slaughter these people.
Alright.
Doing the whole attack action.
Caspian.
I'm gonna hold an attack action with the crossbow, just in case things do get lit up in here. And then that'll be me.
Venick.
What has other people been doing? Sorry, I was distracted.
Wait.
Everyone is just holding their actions and not sure what to do.
Oh, I was gonna attack. Somebody asked. There's no one can say anything the next turn. I'm gonna kill him. Just tired.
Ask them what
Yeah.
they're doing, or where they found their prisoner, or who they serve.
Yeah, I'll ask him. It's can I ask what this altar is for?
They say that it is cool.
Oh my God, don't tell me.
And the sacrifice? What was that for?
It is cool.
And I realized I was talking without my mic. So, I say that they're saying that the altar is cool and the sacrifice is cool. I don't know if that's, some deity of theirs or if they're just saying that it's
If they
cool.
serve the Deep Father.
I will ask them.
They say they do not.
What about the whatever the Sea Mother?
That they serve the Sea Mother.
So they do serve the Sea Mother. But yeah. What do you think we should do with that information, guys?
Where did they get the sacrifice is my last question.
I'll ask them, yeah. Where was the sacrifice from?
They say they bought a slave from the Drow.
We're killing them.
Okay.
Well, do you do anything else, Venick?
Yeah, I was just going to my character sheet. I have a child on my lap. Sacred Flame, this one.
Right.
It must make a dex saving throw of 14.
Dex save
Dex save.
of 14.
Yep.
It succeeds.
Alright, nothing happens.
Little John. You saw a little sputter of flame.
Yep, I head up here and see what's going on. I'm gonna try to squeeze by here though. This will be my 30. I need some light, people.
You have a handheld light.
He has a two-handed axe.
Yeah,
say
but
if
he
you
can't
take-
use it.
Yeah.
The only way he can use it is put it in his mouth.
I need necklaces out of these things.
Yeah.
But that's your turn.
Yep, that's my turn.
Waiting Lucas.
Well, I'm assuming they're now annoyed with us.
Yeah, they know that you had, at least Venick attempted to take a hostile action. They know he cast a spell at them.
Alright, I'm gonna try and diffuse the situation. Gonna call for everybody just to hold on. No need for the hostilities right now. Came here peacefully, but apparently the boy couldn't hold his temper. We just
Call
came
out into the darkness.
Yeah, in Undercommon. We just came from Sloobadoo, where apparently a new god came up out of the water and destroyed it.
I mean, at that, they look They don't look anything, because you can't tell if they have different facial expressions or not.
Also can't see them.
Yeah, that's very true.
Now, we managed to barely get out of there alive. And we just need supplies and we'll be on our way.
They tell you they have no supplies. All the supplies are in Sloobadoop.
Well, not anymore.
Well, that's unfortunate.
And we say that's your turn with all that talking. Aaron.
Well, I saw someone attack. I'm seeing someone try to negotiate.
You hear someone trying to negotiate.
She can
No,
see.
I can see.
Oh yeah, you can see. You just
I
can't
can fight.
understand.
Oh, that's fair. But I can hear you talking back and forth in like neutral tones.
There's only 3 of us that can speak Undercommon, is there? Besides the NPCs.
So I'll just hold. Can I hold like an attack cantrip? Is that a thing?
There's only 3 of you.
Okay. That's what I'll be doing.
In which case, it is now the turn of a Kuo-Toa. And it demands that the one that attacked be the next sacrifice.
Ah, hails.
Elena?
Steps up, starts attacking this one. Trying anyway.
That is not a hit.
Damn. That's her.
Zadith can see there is combat happening. He moves into position, and he has no qualms with killing Kuo-Toa. So he fires his hand crossbow, hitting one. 8 piercing, and it must make a con save, which it fails and falls asleep.
He has poison arrows?
It's a drow hand crossbow.
That's all that everyone has, with all the drow hand crossbows they took.
Oh, okay. I didn't know
I
that.
don't have any crossbow.
Eldeth repositions herself here and fires her longbow that she's got now at the main one, hitting 10 piercing. Zed, the fight has
Awesome.
started.
Rage mode! Muscle magic! Activate!
Muscle.
I'm attacking this one.
Need to get
Wing.
Brian muscle mice.
That definitely hit.
Muscle magic.
9 slashing. Do you have your rage on?
No.
So 11 total. But anything else?
I'm done.
Then
Don't have any.
it is going to fight back. It turns and it attempts to throw a net on you.
Net.
It misses entirely.
I don't know how this is.
It tried to do it really quick where it turned around, did a 180 and threw the net, but it threw it off to the side.
It could have thrown it improperly too, so that the net didn't open properly.
I just imagined it tried to throw it and it just smacked against his ankles.
That's also a possibility. Any number of possibilities.
Nets are very
Meanwhile-
complicated.
Stool is running off, trying to get back to Little John. And this Kuo-Toa is asleep. Caspian.
Well, I can't see anything, unfortunately. So I'll coup de grace this one.
Alright, you spend your turn just killing him.
Yep. And that would be me.
Alright.
Unless I need to hide again. I'm not sure, because I'm not sure if coup de grace is actually a...
I'm gonna say no.
Yeah.
You know how to end someone silently. Prince Darendelle just moves up. Eloise waits to see, but Lindsay is also going to move up, in which case Eloise will follow her. Venick!
Well, I'm... Huh?
I was gonna tell you to make sure you hit your button.
Yes. I'm going to, Word of Radiance. Well, yes. Word of Radiance. This one.
Isn't Word of Radiance from yourself?
No. Yep, sorry. Sacred Flame it. Dex save 14.
Alright. Venick casts Sacred Flame once again. And it continues to save.
The music stopped at the perfect time.
That's my turn.
Little John still doesn't know what he's fighting.
Nope. I shall move up. Slowly. Oh, I see a corpse. Still see nothing.
No.
Right.
Get up there.
Isn't that the altar?
Not
I mean, you're standing on the altar.
Yeah,
on
I
the
mean, I
altar.
see that one's. That's the sacrifice,
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
Gotta go towards me. Go towards me and we can
I
pick this
can't
guy.
see you. I don't know where you are.
Can you hear him yelling?
I suppose I could.
In
You
his
could.
rage?
Kinda. So it's right.
You found one, and you're technically flanking it.
Oh, wonderful news. I will attack
the
then.
magic.
Finally.
Definitely a hit. 8 slashing.
This guy's a tank. Damn.
I mean, he is their leader. But that is your turn, Little
That is
John.
my turn.
Lucas. Can't really see what's happening in there.
Slowly make my way. Still don't see nothing.
Come the way I came.
You're about to go in the water.
Yeah, you see more water.
Actually, I think I'm stepping in water too. I'm
You,
stepping
you
in
kind
water.
of are.
You are.
You got at least 1 foot in the water.
You're in the mouth of the crack that goes into the river.
But Aaron.
Yeah.
So we just kick you and then watch you rush away.
Please don't.
Sorry, mic was off.
Done a lot of that tonight.
Well, shit.
All right, that definitely hits. For 9. He keeps taking 9 damage. 9s and 8. All very
Keep
consistent.
taking no damage? What is this guy
No.
made out of?
9.
I know!
Took me a minute.
Actually, it's 11 deaths for me.
Yeah, I know. That's your turn.
That is my turn.
This Kuo-Toa goes over to attack Lucas,
Attack the guy who can't see.
and it uses its spear.
I can see it now.
Misses
Oh, yeah,
horribly. Elena.
She will flank and assist. Oh, there it goes.
That's a hit. 7.
That's her.
That it positions again, and he fires a crossbow bolt at the one Little John and Zed are fighting, and hits it for 5 piercing. It must make a con save. It fails, and falls asleep at the feet of Zed and Little John. Just passes out. Meanwhile, something comes out of the water.
Hell is that? Look at a lobster. Is that a lobster, man?
Oh, hails. I know
We
there's
need
some.
some light.
Think I'm in trouble.
As a creature steps forth out of the dark, or I should say crawls forth on its many limbs.
It's cool.
Anyone who can actually see can make a nature or history check.
I don't know.
Try and recognize.
Can I?
Nature history.
I see a claw.
I both get a -1. Oh wait. I both get a -1 for each of them. I'll just do nature. Oh, oops. I was gonna attack this guy, but. Are we roll my nature check, Joe?
I'll just take the lower one.
Okay.
No matter what, you rolled pretty high. But Aaron, Elena, and Zed have all at least heard or know something of these creatures. It is a chul.
Oh, this thing's cool looking.
I think I'm in massive trouble.
Nah.
I'm pretty sure it's a vegetarian. You're back.
He could be. He could be a mushroom.
Shit.
He could be a spore. We have a third of a work in him.
It goes up and attempts to use its pincer on Lucas. Successfully, you take 10 bludgeoning and you're grappled. And as it grapples you, it then begins to use its tentacles on you.
God, no.
Make a con save.
Why?
But you're fine.
It's touching me in places.
I was gonna say, what is he doing with the tentacles?
And the tentacles are probably like coated in poison or something from its saliva, or it could be sticking it into all of his orifices. We don't know.
Don't.
Or just
No.
tickling his face.
No.
Maybe
Yeah,
it's a
going up
puppy and
his
it thinks
nose.
it's playing with you.
Going through his ears.
Like a beast of Nurgle.
No.
Yeah. There go. There go. There go.
Eldeth will move up and begin firing her longbow at the Chul. Ah, poor Eldeth.
Please don't hit me.
You rolled twice.
Yeah, she attacks twice.
Oh.
Please don't hit me.
She has 2 attacks. But she doesn't want to... She's been trying not to use up all of her arrows. However, it was just a normal miss. Zed!
Okay. Oh, that guy's sleeping, so John can finish him off. Go here. Give him a lay waste to this creature.
That does not hit.
No. Oh, no, I'm done.
He is asleep. Stool is trying to catch up to Little John. This one is dead. Caspian!
Is it a bonus action to throw the stone, the light stone?
I'd say yes.
Then I'm gonna toss it over to where I hear the most noise coming from.
Alright. I'm going to place it here for the time being while I set it to the correct dimensions. You should be able to see over there now.
It's quite a bit more than. Oh, is it 10 and 10?
No, it's just 10. Oh, it didn't change. There we go. Did that actually...
No.
No. Let's go up the radiance.
For me, it's still showing up 30 feet right now.
I switched it to 10.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Yeah, that's good. Right! Well, then I'm a shoot at the scary tongue monster.
You have advantage, you're hidden.
Jesus, what happened to my character sheet? It's like it added a whole bunch of stuff. Alright, well.
That's definitely a hit.
Okay. Unfortunate. So is mine a drow poison one too then?
If it's one of the ones you got from the drow, yeah.
Specifically from their armory.
Yep. All of theirs were drow poison bolts.
So then it needs to make that con save?
Yes. Which it succeeds.
Okay. Oh. Then I'll use a bonus action to hide again.
Wow. Did you use one action and throw your stone?
Oh, it's true.
Yeah.
I can't hide again. Never mind.
You are not hidden.
That's alright. I probably wasn't hidden even if I was able to make that roll.
Well, Darendel. How in control is he? He's in control enough. He is choosing not to fight. He will not sully his hands with combat with these fishy folk.
It's a good session.
He's going to hear all the combat, not really know what's going on, and just try and hide.
What the hell is that person?
It's Eloise.
Well, apparently the commoner from Waterdeep.
No. Yes.
Because the other one was the barbarian tribe thing.
She knows there's combat, and now she can see it because of that stone. So she runs forward, using only a dagger.
I gave her that short sword.
Oh, she has a...
Yeah, we gave her Wukuto's short sword.
And I will quickly add a short sword to her character sheet, if it'll let me.
Because I told her, like, things are dangerous out here. Defend yourself if you need to. Obviously, we'll try to help, but, well, we're in an unknown territory with unknown enemies.
Of all the time for Roll20 to start lagging. There we go. So she will attack recklessly. And hit. Or piercing.
I have that ability, don't I? I do.
Venek!
I'm gonna guiding bolt it.
Why do you have disadvantage?
I don't know. I just rolled it. Let me see. Clear that. It just says flat 1 die. I don't have advantage or disadvantage on it.
Well, it rolled it with disadvantage. Try
Well,
rolling
let
it
me-
again. Oh, you hit it.
I think Bolts is a ridiculously powerful attack for a level 1 spell.
Yeah. So the reason it rolled double on the first one was because I have my push to talk as control, and for some reason it just did that.
That
Oh.
doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's a
I
hotkey
don't-
if you hold control, I think.
Yeah. And the next
Oh.
attack roll made against that target before the end of my next turn has advantage.
Well, it
And-
glows with the light provided by Venek.
And I will be right back. And that's my
Little
turn.
Jean.
Ah! I'm gonna rage. I'm gonna pick up that Kuo-Toa and throw it at the big one attacking Luke.
All right.
That's just a string.
I'm going to say it is an improvised weapon attack.
Yep.
So it's just a ranged attack.
Okay.
I know you're strong enough to lift him.
Yeah, but now he'll have advantage.
But you're throwing it at the Kuo-Toa, not the...
No, the
Oh, you are throwing it
there.
at that? Okay.
Yes.
Then yeah, you have advantage.
Yep, it's glowing. I can't see any other Kuo-Toas near me, so I can see the big glowing thing. Trying to think. Should I just do like a javelin throw, or just do?
Yeah, just do a javelin throw. You throw the Kuo-Toa at it.
Oh, you were one away from a crit.
Stay away from him.
Well, now the Kuo-Toa is gonna wake up.
I mean,
Is
yeah,
it
he's
just-
definitely awake now.
He's overjoyed to see his god.
You can tell on his face.
And then I'll have to wait till next turn to pick up my weapon.
I'm gonna say that does 2d6 damage, so roll 2d6. Plus your strength mod.
+4.
So 11 damage as you chuck a Kuo-Toa.
Kuo-Toa take that damage too.
Yep, they both take it.
Perfect.
And he's awake now.
Beautiful.
Little fish person died.
He is still alive!
Damn.
Lucas!
He'd be prone though.
So, can I even attack this thing?
Which thing?
The thing that's got me?
Yeah, you can attack it. You can attack while grappled. Well, that's a hit. It's a weird... Oh, it's a bless? You've been blessed?
What? Where the heck did that come from? That wasn't on my sheet.
Is your hand crossbow blessed?
No.
It is now.
And are you firing a point blank attack on it?
Yeah, I can do that with crossbow expert.
Oh, okay, that's right. You have that.
But yeah, I don't know where that blessed thing came from. That wasn't on there when we ended last time.
Maybe the
What the?
fish mother or the fish daddy.
Anyways,
blasted
it
you.
should just be the 13.
13.
Well, if it's only 13, that's a miss. Where does your bless come from?
I don't know. It was in the global attack modifier for some reason.
You got it from the
Weird.
daddy.
You're
Oh,
telling
fish
me
daddy.
it's weird. Anyways,
Fish
we'll
daddy blessed.
do the bonus action.
Now, do you have the thing that lets you ignore loading?
Yes, crossbow expert.
Yeah.
Okay, just want to be sure. You do hit it that time then.
Oh, I got max damage.
And those are the drow bolts, so it must make a con save. Which, double check. I think he failed.
By more than 5, though.
Yeah, he did not fail by more than 5. So it is only poisoned.
And I am still grappled. That'd be me.
Alright. Aaron!
Gonna hit the big crawfish, tentacle, face. Oh, that's
Not a hit.
nope. That's sad. But there isn't like extra ice, so
So it still has to make the DC 13, even if it didn't get hit by the knife
yes.
itself.
DC 13 dex.
Everyone within 5 feet of that, by the way.
Well, I would have. Yeah. Let's just.
I'm currently in its pinchers.
Okay. So, and the little fish dude.
Yep. So I'm going to say Lucas as well.
Yep.
Yep.
Even though I'm in the thing's pinchers?
Yeah.
Oh, what did I? Okay. Roll 20 is being funky.
Anything within 5 feet, isn't it?
She aims specifically at the back corner, but because Lucas
Oh,
is technically
yeah.
grappled.
Yep. And the Kuo-Toa too.
Yep, I rolled for it.
You have disadvantage on dexterity savings. No, that's restrained, not grappled.
But that is your turn, Aaron.
What?
That is your turn.
Yeah.
This Kuo-Toa is going to turn and attack Elena. Using its spear, it swings and misses. As Elena fights back,
Yep. It's no longer flanked because Lucas is no longer fighting it. But
she hits it regardless.
perfect.
It is still up though.
Yeah. That's right.
There switches to his short sword and steps into the shallow water and begins to stab at it. And it is going to use its claw to go after Zed. It's the armor class Zed.
14.
It grabs you, dealing 15 bludgeoning.
Did you roll it with disadvantage because it's poisoned?
Oh, that's right. I did not roll with disadvantage. It still does.
I tried, Zed.
15. So I take.
Rounded down, so only 7. But it's grabbed you, and it's gonna try its tentacles on you! Make a con save. You are fine. Meanwhile, Eldeth looses a few more arrows. Hitting once. Zed, you have been grabbed.
How am I grabbed? Is my arms free?
Yeah, your arms are free. It's just kind of got its
Okay.
pincers around your waist.
I'm by his head, so I'm gonna swing for the defenses then.
You hit it. Oh my! 17 damage.
Swinging for the fences, indeed.
Anything else?
No, I'm done.
This guy is awake now. Starts trying to get up and slides off. Stands up and seeing what's happening, he goes after. And he's actually angry at Little John for throwing him.
Well, I
So
guess
he-
no.
He woke up as he was being picked up.
Oh yeah, I guess I would have disrupted him technically.
It's pretty easy to wake someone up. He's going to pick up his weapon that's dropped nearby and attempt to use it. He's got... Oh, not a disadvantage. He's got a man catcher. He's using it on Little John.
The man, oh, that's not a man.
You take 3 piercing damage as the man catcher is put around your throat, and you are grappled.
Just drill around.
Caspian,
Gonna hide. Well, fine, now the nat 20. Disappear into the thin darkness. And then fire my crossbow. Actually, I think I'm gonna come up here and stab this guy.
he doesn't see you coming. And that's a hit. And with that, you spill his fish guts all over the dais, and he falls to the ground.
And his eyes open wide and drives in and start eating them.
God. Well, that's me.
Starendale continues to resist the urge. Louise continues to hide. Meanwhile, Lindsay... Stop trying to open that. Trying to open the light. Character sheet. Wing the short sword and misses. Oh wait, she'd be attacking recklessly. She hits for 7 piercing. Venek.
Did he come back yet?
Yeah, I am back. I'm just going to pull out the crossbow and shoot it.
That's a hit. 3 whole damage.
Plus the constitution thingy, since it's
Yep.
one of the drought ones.
Yep. But that is your turn. It is fine.
Yes.
Little John! You can
Alright.
easily pull the man catcher off your neck now that it is not
Yeah.
being controlled.
I'm gonna pick up my axe and then go for the big guy right here and recklessly attack.
That is a hit.
Oh, and rage, +2.
You swing your axe high and bring the blade down right into where it has for a skull. Oh wait, there's still a fish
I
fight.
was like, you cut the music, but I guess he's not worth any music.
I forgot he was there. The Chul is dead. But
Ah,
there is still a fishy.
Jump him!
I see no fish.
But that is your turn.
No, that's my turn.
Lucas, you've obviously been dropped. You are no longer grappled as its body slides back down into the murky water.
Am I standing though?
Yeah, I'll say that you were able to catch yourself as it
Okay.
let go of you.
To the Kuo-Toa.
With advantage, because you are still flanking.
Oh, didn't even know that.
She never left.
I
Well, so
can't
you
see her.
Yeah, he can't see. That's a hit.
Let's see. I forget. Is that also bonus?
You can use your key to flurry of blows.
Well,
Otherwise,
see,
bonus action to fire the hand crossbow.
yeah, no, I can make another unarmed strike since I use unarmed strike.
Now that's another hit. With that, you beat it down. Now the music ends. You've taken a small revenge on the Kuo-Toa. This time you don't think that they brought forth a demon. It's just one of the other vile spawn of the Underdark.
Going to wipe my blade clean of the fish guts.
Well, what do you do from here?
We do our own ritual.
Look around. Do they have anything on them?
I mean, they've got a handful of things on them. Not much. Kuo-Toa are not known for carrying much.
Well, what do they got on them?
Well, 2 of them have spears, and one of them has a small pouch with 8 gold in it. Meanwhile, the main one, its man catcher was destroyed during the combat, but it does have a pouch on it carrying 19 silver, as well as a pouch of seaweed.
Interesting. So is anybody gonna take the money? Otherwise, I can hold on to that as well.
You know I don't need that.
I have plenty of it back home.
Alrighty then.
Are there any bags? Backpack type or something?
No, none of them are carrying backpacks.
But once they're done looting them, I'll kick the bodies into the water.
Alright.
And then, specifically the prisoner body, I'll put in the mushroom patch.
With that, you're out of combat, and simply overlooking the darkness of the Underdark once more. You no longer have Boopido, but you have a different Dnd God.
I don't think you should put him next to Eldeth.
Yeah, definitely not. She would be very upset. There's a high chance of violence breaking out.
But I am gonna ask his name. Oh god, he's giant!
Oh god!
He didn't say he was a giant!
I mean, technically, I think they actually have that ability.
No.
That.
He says that his name is Hemeth, and he tells you that he's an arms dealer. And was looking to cut a deal, either with one or both factions of the Kuo-Toa that I heard about.
And what
Instead.
have we learned?
Never deal with fish.
That's correct.
Tomo.
I thank you for getting me out of there. I don't suppose you'd be willing to head back towards Gracklstew.
Sir, what seems to be the closest location we got now?
Yes, no idea where we are.
I
Sir?
still know where we are. I mean, he points further down the shore towards where Sloobadoop was. We haven't gone that far yet.
Well, what are our options?
If we wanted to go to Gracklstew, that would be just under a month. Roughly 3 weeks travel. Or, no, this is fair one, 2 weeks travel. Because they use 10-day weeks.
And how much trouble are we gonna get into when we get there?
Hemeth points out I can vouch for you.
Do you understand?
That's what the
French?
last guy said.
You didn't happen to know a fella by the name of Boobido, did you?
Can't say I've ever heard of him.
Probably for the best.
And how far away do we still got for little stool here? That about a month still?
Yes, roughly this. Actually, you see him do some math. Just under 3 weeks travel.
Hey, get Stool back to his home.
And you just hear, when you say that, he does a little puff of spores again, and then you all can hear in your minds, home!
We'll
Wait.
get you home.
When? Not the questions to win again. Well,
Now, what was
Oh,
that
much-
other one that we had? Was that Blending Stone that you talked about, Jim Jar?
Yes, Blingden Stone. I personally recommend it. I mean,
Enough.
you really want to spend your time with more people like that, and they're just as likely to take you slaves.
I mean, so is everyone in the Underdark.
That's not true.
yeah, not true.
Snurfeblin don't take slaves.
And what's the timetable on that, Sareth?
Same as Crackles too, as far as I can tell.
So basically, we got 3 options, all about a month.
I mean, if we really wanted to, we could go to Mensa Baranzin.
Like I said,
No.
3
Big
options.
no.
Well, if we want to head to Blingdenstone, we'll need to make our way north, and we'll get off the lake. If we want to head to Gracklestew, we probably will have to stay on the lake for the most part.
And Neverlight?
Is it Neverlight or Everlight?
Neverlight. It's in a similar direction as Gracklestew.
Let's go.
Let's say, the other input from the rest of the party being that Eldeth definitely doesn't want to go to Gracklestew. If anything, she'd want to lead an army to Gracklestew and kill all the Dawizar there.
Fair.
But she's also not going to separate from the group.
I mean, I don't really want to go there either, but it's on the way to Neverlight.
Well, it's in the same direction as Neverlight.
We could go to Gracklestew. It has, I guess you would call it a port on the Dark Lake. We could get equipment there, supplies, and then from there go to Neverlight Grove and get the sanctuary that Stool has promised us.
In all honesty, I'm gonna have to agree with Sareth there. We need new equipment. And an actual change of clothes.
Prince
I'm
Darendel nods vigorously. As much as I hate it, I would like to wear something proper. Because up until now, he's basically been naked.
Who's been naked?
Prince Darendel. Because he's in his Quagoth form. He's covered in fur.
John, you wearing anything?
Barely.
Loinclothed?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, Jim Jar, Topsy, and Turvy all state they'd prefer to go to Blingdenstone, but they have an obvious bias. They are Snurfeblin. That is the Snurfeblin city. Like, or at least their capital.
Caspian? Venick? Aaron? Zed? What you got?
I
I
can't say
have
I
no
rightly
opinion.
care. We need equipment. We need sanctuary.
Gracklestew to Neverlight then. Let's go.
That sounds the most reasonable.
Hopefully we're not gonna get, attacked. But I guess that is difficult down here.
And we can take these guys to Bling Bling.
Then I guess that settles it. We're going to Gracklestew. Get our equipment that we need.
How long do we feel like we've been up for, Joe?
It's hard to tell. But
Well, yeah,
you've been
but-
up for a fair while. You could easily go and rest. Because you've been between the traveling, the fighting,
The running.
you're pretty spent.
But before we do, we've already cleared this area, so suppose we should make camp here. Bring the rafts ashore, get set up.
Alright. You start making camp. And as you're making camp, Hemeth approaches you, Lucas. Do you think it's worth going back to Sloobadoop, and maybe if the horrible sea monster they summoned is gone, we can find out if any of my supplies are still in the town. I did bring a wagon full of materials. It
In all
would aid
honesty,
us.
I would agree, but I think we should bring it up to Caspian as well.
He nods. I'll let you do the talking.
Well, then I'll go talk to Caspian now. And I'll go walk over to Caspian.
Yes. What is it?
Seems Hamath wants to go back to Sloobadoop, see if his supplies are still there.
He did mention he was an arms dealer. We might be able to find something of worth.
And he
Can't
said
imagine.
it was a wagon full.
And I can't imagine, despite its nature for destruction, it would really care. If the coast is clear, then yes.
Alrighty. Then I say we get a good night's rest, then go check out Sloobadoop for any supplies.
Alright. Who wants to take what watch?
Elena and I will take first.
As usual, I can take a watch as long as I got someone to spot for me.
Me too.
Well, Eldeth volunteers to join you on watch, Lucas.
Alrighty. Then we'll take second.
And by third watch, both Aaron and Sereth will be awake because they're elves and they only meditate. So they will assist in watches by third watch. Well, assuming Aaron is willing to, that is her choice. Sereth will.
Yeah, that's fine.
And what about fourth watch?
I'll do fourth watch.
Alright, then let's make our watch. First watch.
Oof.
Well,
Yeah.
neither of you see anything, and perhaps once again taking advantage of the lack of perception that Caspian has. Elena watches Caspian more than she watches for anything else. But nothing ever happens during second watch, or first watch, so on to second watch.
Oh god, that's because nothing ever does happen because everyone's dead!
You listen as carefully as you can, while Eldeth looks around, but besides the absolute darkness of the Underdark, you never encounter anything. You wake third watch, by which point Aaron and Sereth are blatantly awake.
Sheesh.
And I believe Little John, you were on third watch, weren't you?
No.
Not the most attentive, but there is also nothing to pay attention to. And fourth watch with the Venic and the other elves.
I'm so helpful.
Everybody's tired.
Well,
I'm good.
Venic is watching, and he doesn't see anything. So you finish your long rest.
Level.
So we actually level up then?
Yes, you all gain a level. So you all get back on your little raft and begin paddling out once more.
Good old Sloobadoop.
Row our boats.
And you head back to Sloobadoop. Or the ruins of it, at least.
Yeah.
Are any of the Kuo-Toa still alive?
If you really want to, you can spend time looking for survivors.
No, I just meant like... No, I just meant
Sure.
like, are they out and about? And like,
No, there do not
Okay.
appear to be Kuo-Toa wandering around. The town appears
thank
to be
God.
utterly ruined and destroyed.
No more summoning gods. I'm tired of it.
You're not sure how many buildings there were standing, but there are very few now. Granted, a lot of the buildings were pretty sloppy as it was.
Well then, I believe we split apart and start searching for whatever we can.
Alright, everyone can make perception check.
You can't make me!
The strange thing is I've never made a character with good perception.
That's like my
Unlike
number one goal
Tyler's 6 there. God, it just keeps getting worse.
Well, Aaron, you decide to go and look around the shrines that they initially brought you to. Both of the Sea Father, or the Deep Father and the Sea Mother. And while at the Deep Father, there are a handful of coins stacked up around it. Would you like to take the time to get all the coins?
I suppose. I don't know how much good they'll do me, but I mean, yeah, I guess.
We're
Then
going to
you are-
Grackle Stew. We're probably going to need money.
You're gonna be here for a little bit.
That's
'Cause
fine.
around it, amongst the offerings of awful, vile fish heads and various disgusting things, there are bags and just, like I said, stacks of coins already set down. You find 1,000 copper,
With
Five-
no
I'm
pocket
gonna
for
be here a
bag.
while.
500 silver, 290 gold. Here, I will just...
No, I'm writing it down. You're good.
A silk handkerchief with a spider web design.
That okay. So, hold on. Okay.
I will just paste it.
I suddenly gained 35 pounds of money.
Nothing to really carry it in.
I know.
Yeah.
I'll take off my shirt and use it as a bag.
Hmm.
I'm wearing a bra, you perverts.
Caspian literally doesn't care.
That is what you find around the Sea Fathers, the Deep Father shrine. Meanwhile, Lucas, you take the time to check out the Sea Mother, and you find...
Ooh, I'm putting on the choker.
Fair.
I'll go over there with Lucas.
Jesus.
I mean, these are the obvious places where just walking through the town you saw lots of things laying around.
Guys, we have money. How are you carrying your, like, 40 pounds of money?
Let me see. That added on, yeah, about 40 pounds of just money. I guess. Well, see, I got the bedroll. Actually, I got a backpack.
Oh,
So I got that off that one drow lady that we killed a while ago.
Maybe the Duergar has some backpacks in his gear.
no, you don't. Do you really?
Yes, I do.
Do you? Do you?
They command it.
I do indeed. And you literally cannot stop me.
Oh, I bet I could, Andre.
Well,
We kind of reverse our roles.
you do eventually or I shouldn't say, I guess as a party, Hemeth eventually finds what remains of his cart and items. A fair bit of his stuff has gotten tossed away, and he'd rather not spend all the time looking for it all. But it would seem at least a fair chunk of it is still there.
Well, that's good.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Are you really?
No.
Thank you for telling the truth.
But seeing as he was primarily a weapons dealer, he has primarily weapons in there.
Can I get my one gem back? We left
Yeah. He's, well, you can't really find your javelin in the ruins, but from his broken cart, so you won't be able to transport all of it, you are able to find another javelin, if you so desire.
I do want to.
Elena would like a longsword.
He's got that.
Caspian would like a rapier.
He does not have a rapier.
No!
It's not something that he expects to sell. I mean, when he thought Kuo-Toa, rapier was not what came to mind. So he didn't stock any.
You could have just as ultralight spear.
I mean, on top of that, as far as Dnd God are concerned, rapiers are not worth making because they're flimsy elven weapons.
They could be made by humans. That's bullshit.
They could, but he's selling Dnd God goods.
I kill him and be done with it.
He's,
Alright, well then I guess I will take a longsword.
he's also got shields.
And
He's
I
got-
will take a shield.
Longswords
that?
be used as dex weapons?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure longswords are versatile.
Yeah, it's
They
versatile.
are.
I don't suppose he has a quarterstaff.
He does.
Holy moly. Is he just
Oh, yeah.
giving us out, or how much are we paying him?
He says that if he provides you with the equipment, he assumes you are going to keep him alive till he gets back to Gracklestew.
That's a good trade-off.
I
But yeah, I'm taking a shield.
I have a great axe. I'm good.
He's got some armor, but he's primarily a weapons dealer.
What kind of armor does he have?
He's got chain shirts and chain mail.
What's the difference between shirts and mail?
Shirt is medium armor, mail is heavy.
Okay, I'll take a shirt.
Mm,
I
I
imagine
don't-
chainmail goes all the way down your arms, and shirt is just
Yeah,
like...
the shirt is basically a t-shirt. Chainmail is the full
I don't want that chainmail.
sleeve dress.
Mm. How much? What's the chainmail? Armor class.
Is it 15, I think?
I think it's 15.
13. 13 or
15.
15, I'm not sure. I'm
I'll
not sure
take-
which, 13 or
I'll
15.
take the chainmail.
Chainmail is you'll have disadvantage on stealth and
Oh,
AC
16.
of 16.
Okay, well, I wasn't
So-
really stealthy anyway, so
It is heavy armor
Between-
too.
I'm trained in that.
Chainmail and your shield, you'll be 18 armor class.
Yep.
Where are they changed it?
Yeah, chain shirt would be basically dex of AC of 15 if you had a dex score of 2 or higher.
I don't know.
But if you do look through the town itself, you are able to scavenge what passes for backpacks for each person.
Oh, I have a backpack, so I'm good.
So everyone can have a backpack. They're just not great quality. And they all smell pretty fishy.
No, mine's fine.
He is also able to provide more crossbow bolts and arrows to anyone that needs them.
I think I'll take another 10 bolts.
And he's got light and heavy crossbows.
Ooh, I'll take me a light crossbow.
He's a weapons dealer, so he had no armor, right?
What was that?
So he's a weapons dealer, so he had no armor, right?
I just said he had what armors he had.
He said chain shirt, chain mail.
I guess Elena will take chainmail.
I mean, I've already taken that, but I can give that to her.
He's got more than one set.
Oh.
Yeah, Tyler, he's arms dealer.
Yeah.
A little bit more.
Well, he said
It's
he
just-
didn't have much armor. That's I was thinking. Oh, he didn't have.
But he had-
a whole,
He had more than one,
yeah.
and nobody else has taken it besides you.
I don't need
I will
it.
give my studded leather off to whoever needs it or wants it. Otherwise, I'll keep it as a spare.
But yeah, but you're able to get that. You
Ryan.
What?
Yeah, like a
Sam?
vacuum going on.
No. I had a problem with my headset. Can I fix it?
sounds like
You
it.
ready? Okay. I'm thinking of change shirt, Joe.
All right. But otherwise, there's technically food here.
What kind of food?
Fish.
Well,
Fish.
Yeah, but like, is it been out for a while? Mm-hmm.
A lot of it's been out for a while. There's no
No.
fresh fish. Because there's been no one to catch fresh fish.
So do I add 30 to my AC now?
Your AC will be 13 plus your dex mod.
Okay. It'll be the same as now. Well, I'm not taking him a short bit.
I thought you aren't you a barbarian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes armor is better than your
Hmm.
base, but not often.
I get my Constitution plus Dex. I have a 10. I'll bring it up to 14. So let's bring me to 14.
You got some kind of noise coming through, Brian.
Like a fan.
There ain't nothing going on.
There
Must
it
be
is
your
again.
mic then.
Closer.
But nonetheless, you finish scavenging at Sloobadoop and begin heading out. Now it's way worse. Now it's static.
Did I change anything?
Nope.
It's not here.
But you all get back on the Dark Lake and begin the long journey to Gracklestew. You did manage to get enough supplies to keep the party going for 6 days without needing to stop and resupply, considering how many people you're bringing. But after only 3 days, you eventually get to a tunnel where you are going to have to not so much what is the correct term? Carry the rafts through the more shallow waters.
Well, then I guess we're gonna get wet. Carry them rafts.
And as you are carrying them,
How many people can fit on a raft?
you've got 2 rafts, and you can fit 8 people on each raft.
Okay.
Yeah, we got a perfect number.
Ah, man, am I unsure how to whisper?
Flash W.
Okay. Does it just automatically whisper to you?
No, you'll
You
have
gotta
to
do /WGM.
Flash W space
Yeah,
GM.
space.
Okay. Well, I don't need to be quiet about it. She could just say,
Yeah.
I hear a voice. Elena would tell me she hears a voice. Can she pinpoint it?
No.
Oh. She hears someone
Just
calling for help in the darkness. They're trapped.
I don't hear nothing. John, you hear nothing?
I don't hear anything.
She would say, it sounds like it's getting further away.
I mean, should we check it out?
I mean, we don't know where we're going, so I say we
As-
just keep moving.
As it's getting further away, she can make out the direction that it sounds like it's getting further towards.
And so we're heading towards it now already?
No, you can't. She can. She can tell what direction. It sounds like it's getting further away, and she can tell what direction it's like going.
She can tell where where it's originating from.
I mean, I understand that now. And it was just the way he phrased it the first time made it sound like we were already going towards it. So yeah, she'll point out the direction it's currently going, or coming from. This place is just strange things to us, but it wouldn't sit right with me if we didn't try and help everyone trapped down here.
Well, if that's how you feel, I'll accompany you over there, though I can't see much.
I agree.
Muscles.
I just imagine Brian striking a pose every time.
I just did that when I said muscles.
She's become macho.
So, muscle magic.
Well, before we go, I'll ask Seraph, is it common that you would hear strange voices suddenly on the Dark Lake?
He shakes his head.
Well, then I suppose we'll head towards it.
Well, you're also at a part where you have to walk and carry the rafts.
Okay. Yes, we'll head towards it.
All right. Several of the party members state that they would stay with the rafts and let the people who like to fight go and look into it for once.
Right.
Well, several of them actively try to stay out of combat, and they're going to choose
Yeah,
to stay with the rafts and
Topsy,
wait for you to come back.
Turvy, Jim Jar.
Uh,
Yeah, like to fight.
Eloise and Lindsay
Yeah.
decide to stay back.
Yeah, those two.
Prince Darendel, Sereth shrugs and says that you guys can. He doesn't need to look for helping anyone. Would you bring Stool with you, Little John?
Probably. He'd probably follow anyways, so.
Yeah.
He's basically got stool strapped to him, doesn't he?
He doesn't have to.
I think at this point I will, if we're doing this. Keep him safer, otherwise he's just gonna get himself killed.
Put him in his
Oh.
makeshift baby carrier.
Yep.
I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna train all these guys and stay behind. We're gonna get the muscles.
Well, as Elena follows the voice leading the direction that it seems to be going, down a narrow side passage out of the dampness of the dark lake, you eventually realize that there are dirty marble walls with a deep-set door made of bronze encased in stone.
Well, now this seems a little out of place.
Alright. And it sounds like the voice is coming from in there, Elena.
It does.
Well, I guess I'm gonna stealth. That's not great, but no. Go on over the door and see it and try it.
It is a very heavy door and will require a amount of strength to push open.
Zed, John, I think you two are up.
I'll step out of the way before they push me over with it.
Yeah, between Little John and Zed, they are both easily strong enough to push the doors open as they grind with the obvious age of their hinges. And you find yourselves in, obviously, a finished area of marble walls and ceilings and floors, though it is absolutely dark.
Shaky.
Or, let me double check. Pretty sure there's no light in here. Yep, no light. But you pull out your...
That, unless Fennec wants to cast light.
I'll just cast light on. We'll do it on Little John's horn.
Alright. Little John is glowing.
That way you'll always be able to fight.
You all see?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You find yourself in a small marble room. There is a diorama on the right that depicts quite the image. A vista of fantastic floating cities covers the entire wall. And in the center of it is a woman dressed in very fine-looking robes, surrounded by various attendants and other trappings of wealth and power, and stairs that lead further down.
Well, now that certainly seems out of place.
No one else hears the voice yet? Just Elena?
Nope. And she has stopped hearing the voice
Oh.
since she walked in.
Well,
Are we getting an initiative for this?
Yeah. Just realized.
came this far, might as well go down. +4 is not helping me.
+7 now.
Need
Still
a
not
+1.
helping me either.
3 times.
Nope. We lost Kelly. She's back!
It was too much martial missiles around there.
Hello.
Hello?
We can hear you.
What?
We haven't heard you for a while.
Oh my gosh, I've been talking this whole time. Like, why are they ignoring me? And
Aww.
Look, we're just ignoring you, Kelly. You know, it's fine.
Brian's too busy with his muscles.
I am. Muscles.
And that fan.
yeah,
So, that time it was swinging my cord around.
What happens when Zed stops raging?
rink.
Done. No, people.
But what were you saying?
Oh, I was asking it. Well, I've said lots of things in the last like 20 minutes, but this time I was asking if you had like a picture of what the pictures on the wall look like, or at least the I don't know, anything.
Mural.
Oh, the diagram.
Yeah, mural diagram.
Mural.
Wall.
My poor mouse.
She was probably, calling us all names because we weren't answering her. Just
Probably was.
swearing
Nope.
at us, cursing us.
Oh no, I don't get angry when I just get sad.
No, there's no handout for what it depicts.
Sadness.
fine.
You step up to there, Zed.
Come up and let it around the corner and get up right here.
All right.
It's disappeared.
Bitch.
Duel will follow Little John.
Then I can need people to lead the way for me.
Venick.
Yes, I shall do the stuff. Is that a door?
At the end of the hall.
Yeah, down the stairs.
No, it is some kind of stone. Make a history check. It appears to be some kind of calendar made of stone.
Interesting. Well, I'm gonna go right there, and that's it.
All right. In which case, Caspian.
It's about as far as I go. I guess I will also hold an attack action. Used a bonus action to dash.
All right. Little John.
I shall head up also. Just go. That's it.
All right. Eldeth will move forward, dashing. Elena.
Dash up. Did she stand here or no?
Yeah, she can stand there.
Oh, that's her.
Lucas.
Go there. Now, is this another diorama mural thing?
It's
Mural.
Well, no. Venick determined that it is a calendar.
Oh, that's right. That's the calendar thing.
Think like Aztec stone calendar.
Yes, I'll take a closer look at it.
It's starting to sound like you on tea.
History check.
I don't think we
They
have
make
any
it-
tea.
You may make a history check.
Nope.
Nope. You don't know anything about it.
Oh shit.
Aaron?
Well, I am the smart one, so hold on here.
Stu.
You're welcome.
You
Son of a
recognize
bitch.
this. You specifically recognize that this is a Netherese calendar stone.
Oh
Oh
God.
crap.
Well,
let's just leave, guys. Let's go.
Why?
what?
What do you see?
Yeah.
What do your elf eyes see, Aaron?
Well, this is a Netherese calendar stone, and does it say specifically, like, are there anything like noticeable about it or anything?
No, it's just the same kind that at other archaeological finds that you would see. Their calendar that stretches out well into the future because they could just determine lunar cycles and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
And who are the Netherese?
I've heard bits and pieces. Plus an ancient empire.
Right. That I just give them the down low. the summary, the quick summary.
Empire
Which
maniac.
is-
Apparently.
That they were an empire that ruled basically the entire continent,
They were
governed.
elves.
They weren't necessarily elves, but
Elf-like.
they were mages that had magic so powerful that they could build giant flying cities and basically made themselves immortal with magic.
And one of them destroyed magic and the goddess of magic, and then all of their flying cities came crashing down. Thus the ruins.
Well, I imagine it's likely to be fraught with traps. And
You're already
What-
back at the City of Lost Names.
No!
but also, maybe something useful.
Just don't touch anything unless.
Unless it says, please touch me.
Oh gosh.
Don't touch anything unless you find a button that says press for service.
I mean, it's already quite clear that whatever voice Elena heard was not natural, especially considering the distance. And what it
And
would
that
have
she
to
was the
travel
only
through.
one that heard it.
Elena's always been strangely sensitive.
But is that your turn, Aaron?
Yeah.
Alright, I am going to move you to the next area, because these stairs go down another 100 feet.
They
Oh, Jesus.
seriously did that?
Yep.
Let's roleplay going down 100 feet of stairs.
I'd rather not.
Yeah, here's how you roleplay that. Have all the little guys go first, and then you push Little John down.
2 full turns of just you go downstairs.
No wanna.
But the stairs lead down to a room that appears to be some kind of shrine. Shreds of dusty tapestries lie scattered across the floor. Friezes on the walls are defaced with deep gouges, making them unrecognizable. There is an altar of pale gray marble standing, gouged and cracked against the far wall.
I promise I was listening, but my brain needs you to say that a little slower.
More depictions of things on the walls, but as well as an altar, but everything in this room is defaced with gouges and scratch marks on all the walls and everything in the room, all the art.
Lovely.
You can't make out what any of these frescoes show.
These doors.
Right.
There are 2 doors in the room now.
And an altar.
Eh.
Thingy.
I'm tired of altars.
Yes, an altar.
I'm saying, you get the altar, I'm going to a door.
Well, it is your turn, Zed.
It looks like these doors.
You open the doors to reveal doors.
What kind of doors?
Doobly doors.
Noobly doors. No.
That are poop
Uh-huh.
flavor.
On the other side of the doobly doors were more doobly doors.
How dubious.
So far I can so take another action to run. I'm just gonna wait here.
Alright. Stool's gonna be following Little John. Venick.
Well, I guess we should just go through. I'm gonna go to these double doors.
You are
Open.
able to just barely get them open. They are very heavy, but you are strong enough to open them. And you see a number of sarcophagi. The lids to each bear a sculpted image of a robed human figure in repose.
I'm gonna step in. That'll be my turn.
Caspian.
Go to Venick. And come into here and check the floors.
Make an investigation check.
Yeah. I'm one better at that than perception. Well, it seems safe. Except once more. And then
And it
ready
seems safe. Alright. Little John.
What exactly are we doing in here, anyways? Move up there.
There was a call for help.
That we think possibly wasn't real?
Yes.
I mean, it was real. It's just, it probably wasn't a real person.
But now, here we are. Ancient ruins of an ancient civilization that was extremely powerful.
And could have very dangerous magic things, so don't touch anything.
Well, that's your turn, Little John.
Yep.
Eldeth wanders around, basically just admiring the stonework, saddened by the defacing. Elena?
She'll go further into the room. Alright, so she's here. Oof, she already has to dash to get to there, so whatever. Still more sarcophagi? Nothing
Yep.
on the
4
either side of these
sarcophagi.
below?
Nope, just the 4 sarcophagi.
Alright, well, she would say it seems clear and uninteresting.
Lucas?
I'm gonna come up here, take a look at this shrine thing.
You can make an investigation check.
God damn. It's a shrine.
Made of stone.
Well, then I'll just move over there, and that's it.
Aaron?
I mean, I also wanted to look at the shrine anyway, so.
You can make an investigation check. So, it is far too badly damaged to actually make anything out. But, you realize that the damage looks relatively recent. Do you do anything else?
I just don't want to be here. But okay.
You don't want to learn about the powerful magics?
I'm smart. I've already learned I don't want to be where there's dangerous things.
So, here's the stairs.
Walk back up them.
Should we end it there?
Yeah, we'll end at the top of the initiative, knowing that you next week can continue to explore a Netherese ruin.